Okay, now we're getting to the honorable mentions. I got all that garbage out of the way. Now let's get to the good stuff, the stuff that I enjoyed. These were movies that were either like TV movies or direct to video stuff, things that I enjoyed. Some of them were I think were theatrical like in Japan or something, but I'll get to that. First, number 10 is the Lego DC Superheroes Justice League Gotham City Breakout. I saw this a couple weeks ago with my mom and I thought it was hilarious. Like the villains break out of prison because, Batman's on vacation and Superman lets him free, and he does a lot. He screws up the city, and then the DC heroes have to take care of business. It's hilarious. I thought the animation was really good. The Legos, they know how to entertain me. DC did a winner with this one because they also did another Lego movie, which is on my list, and it was really cute. So I'm gonna give it that, and that was my number 10. Number 9, this is a Canadian movie called Archie, Archie. It's a Canadian film with a robotic dog voiced by Michael J. Fox. It's a pretty decent family film. It had some stupid fart jokes, but other than that, I thought it was pretty funny. Michael J. Fox, it was good to hear his voice again. I thought it was a lot of fun. Considering there were a lot of bad family movies this year, like Nine Lives, this is not as bad as that. At least this one had some heart to it. And I like the dog. I like the actors in it. So it was funny. It made me laugh a couple times. So it's a good to give it an honorable mention. Number 8. This was a Sci-Fi Channel movie I saw back in the summer. I thought it was fun. Explained it to my friends. I love the lead in this movie. To Lava, to Lantula, the sequel to Lava Lantula with Steve Guttenberg. This sequel was a lot of fun. I mean, you had the spiders attacking another city this time. I believe it was I don't know if it was Chicago or something like that, but they attacked the citizens of that town, and Steve Guttenberg is kicking their ass, and there's a big ass giant spider that has fire breath and everything, and it's a lot of fun. Like if you've seen giant bug movies before, this is a fun one. I would recommend it. It's just as crazy as Sharknado. It knows what it is. It entertained me, and I was like, even my mom saw it and liked it. So that's how kind of awesome mom that I have. And she enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I would recommend it. It's a fun little film from 2016 that actually got should have been in theaters. I think this would have been better than half of the summer movies that came out this year. Number 7, this was a Christmas short, animated short that came out this year, so it counts. It's called Albert. It's about a talking tree that wants to be on top of a Christmas tree in New York City and be displayed for everybody. It was very funny. Don't let this fool you. This was basically Sausage Party, but for kids, without the curse words and and the dirty talk. But it was really cute. I like the voice cast. You got Rob Riggle as a cactus, and you got some voices from I think Saturday Night Live and some other comedic places, and it was a lot of fun. It was something innocent. It was a nice Christmas movie. It had a lot of heart to it, which is nice because a lot of kids' movies, some of them don't have heart unless they're Disney, Pixar, or DreamWorks or something like that, or Illumination. But this one was pretty good. I would definitely let kids watch it. It's not going to hurt them. And unlike Sausage Party, this actually is for children, young children, and even older children. So you don't have to shy them away from it. Okay, number 6, Lego Scooby-Doo Haunted Hollywood. This was a lot of fun. I've always been a fan of Scooby-Doo. I love the cartoon. The first movie was eh. The second movie I liked, and I like the prequel movies from the 2000s to the early 2010s. So I've been a fan of this franchise for a long time. Seeing them in Lego form was really cute. It made me laugh. Had a decent story. Had a nice cameo from Elvira herself. And it was really really fun. Like the Scooby Gang, I love the voice cast. Frank Welker, bless that man, he's been the voice of Fred for many years, and he always will be Fred to me. You got Matthew Lillard, you have Greg Griffin, you have there's a voice actress that replaced Mindy Cohn. I think it's Heather Kikuchi or something like that. Yeah, she does Velma. It's a great cast, of characters. They're very iconic, really funny. Legos rule. I love Lego movies, and it was a lot of fun, especially for children. There were a lot of kids films I did enjoy this year, so I can definitely say that was a good one. For not good enough for my best, but for an honorable mention. Number 5, we have the another Lego. This is the last Lego movie, I promise. This is the Lego Justice League Cosmic Clash. This was awesome. They have so many superheroes in this movie. I think they're fighting Brainiac in space, and you have Supergirl, who I loved this year. This was a great year for Supergirl. You have Batman, of course, Superman, Green Lantern, Cyborg, voiced by Kari Payton from the Teen Titans show. I just see DC knows how to, when they put effort, they get animated films like this. When you don't, you get Suicide Squad. Or in some cases, some people thought Killing Joke was disappointing. But this one, very cute, very funny, very energetic. The cast was really well done. The villain actually was good. Brainiac can kick the shit out of the Enchantress any day. And the animation is stunning. Like all these Lego movies, the great thing about all of them, the animation is really good. And it's not even in theaters. So there is no excuse for bad animated films in the theater. Just to let you know, when Lego can do it right, and they're doing it with a modest budget. But Cosmic Clash, a lot of fun. Would recommend it to any DC fan. Now, number 4. This is a Pokemon movie. Yeah, I had to have one of these in there because it's a really fun movie. Pokemon, Volcanium, and the Marvelous Marvel. Mechanical Marvel, my bad. This was awesome. You got a Volcanium, this red water fire type Pokemon that has like huge cannons, and he doesn't trust humans. And you got this awesome freaking mechanical Pokemon named Regirna, the legendary you get after you finish the Sun and Moon version. Awesome. It's like, and just to look at it, it looks great. The animation is stunning. I love anime. I love the way they do their animation. It's very colorful, very bright, vibrant. The dubbing wasn't bad. I actually thought it was really good. The story flowed well. It had a fast pace. It never slowed down. I love the character of Ash. I think he's one of the best anime characters that are kids in the world of anime. A lot of cute looking Pokemon. It's always been a franchise I've been attached to since the late 90s, and this movie was a lot of fun. The fact that I had to wait a year for it, it was worth it. It was so worth it. Thank you, Nintendo. The song at the end, Soul Heart, one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard at the end of an anime. It is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just listen to it at the end of this movie, and it's going to melt your heart. I guarantee it. And it was a good animated movie from Japan. They did something really special here. Okay, now, number 3, DC Superhero Girls. This is the last DC thing until I get to my best of list. Hero of the Year. This was very cute. I like the superhero girls. I think the premise is interesting to have the girls like Supergirl and Batgirl. And Harley Quinn kind of annoys me, but you have all of them. Wonder Woman. You have them all in an academy, and they learn about superhero stuff, and they get to meet other DC characters, like they meet Robin, or they meet the Teen Titans, or and everybody else like that, and anti-heroes from the DC world. It was a lot of fun. I thought it was really cute. The animation is nice. It's really targeted for girls, but hey, I have a sister, so I saw it with her, and we had fun. So DC, like I said, they did another show that I'm actually interested in. I like the cast for the most part. The animation is well done for a kids show. It's cutesy and it's girly, but it's not too girly. It's not My Little Pony girly. It's a little bit better than that because at least it has some action and the heroes are badass. I mean, like I said, Supergirl, that is my girl. That is my favorite DC superhero girl. Like I liked her. I didn't even love her when I was a kid, but then I saw the 2015 show. Melissa Benoist knocked it out of the park, and I think the character's awesome, and she's cute, and she's a big part of why I enjoyed this. So I had to put her in there somewhere. But it was a good TV movie. I liked it. Next, number 2 is The Swap. This is the only Disney Channel movie I saw this year. I liked it. I thought the premise was really well done. You got these two. You have the two actors that saved this movie. You have Jacob Bertrand and Peyton List, the younger Peyton List, not Peyton R. List from Frequency or from the Tomorrow People, or I think she was in The Flash also. Yeah. But anyway, this was really well done. It was a body switching movie like Freaky Friday. The two leads had really good chemistry. This film had a lot of heart to it, and Disney Channel usually doesn't do that. They either are making unnecessary sequels, or they're making shitty musicals, or they're making these lame-ass remakes like the Adventures of Babysitting remake, which I didn't touch with a 10-foot pole. That was awful. I heard it was just terrible. This was really well done. The two leads had to carry the movie on their collective shoulders. Some people say it's unrealistic. It's a Disney Channel movie. You're not going to get any realism here. But it had a nice message about, accepting who you are and just not being afraid to be who you are in front of other people and just go out there and get things done. And, I got the message. It was very cute. Great lead performances, just like Invisible Sister last year. And for a Disney Channel movie, I was very surprised because usually I'm like, oh, please don't let this be bad. And it was good. I was surprised. Not for my best, but as an honorable mention, I could have done a lot worse. And my final honorable mention is the craziest, one of the stupidest franchises I've ever seen. But by God, it's my kind of movie. Sharknado: The Fourth Awakens. Yeah, sue me. I thought this movie was freaking awesome. It was crazy. You have a freaking shark getting slammed onto a tree by Finn, the lead guy, Finn Shepard. He's a badass. He's better than any new character in the new Star Wars movies. There's blood everywhere in the movie. The sharks are going flying all over the place, and there's a lot of cameos. I was laughing my ass off. This movie was better than any comedy this year. I just was laughing hysterically. The cast didn't bother me. There was a lot of references to the original Star Wars, which I love that. They say the may the force be with you. There's an awesome ending where they showed Nova from the first movie, played by Cassie Skirbo in a silhouette, and I'm like, awesome. They're probably going to do a fifth movie. And I know a lot of people hate this franchise. I don't know what they're getting at. This is a franchise for me. It's dumb, it's mindless, but it's fun, and it makes me laugh. And I saw the second one in theaters, and it was one of the best experiences I had in the theater last year. And I really enjoy this franchise. Is it high art? No. But for a Saturday night or Sunday night, seeing it on the Sci-Fi Channel, it was a blast. It's crazy, but it knows what it is, and I just went with it, and I had a blast. And I'm not crazy, believe me. I've seen worse than this. I sat through Fifth Wave. I think I suffered enough. This was a lot of fun. So I'm going to stop it here. My next video will be the best, my favorite movies of the year. The movies I thought just stood above the rest. And the critics can suck it because this is not their list. It's mine. So get ready for more.